ça va? Question pour...
Est-ce que ce soir c'est un point de pris ou 2 points de perdu pour vous, considérant l'équipe qu'il y avait en face et qui est quand même une des plus costauds de la ligue? Comment voyez-vous le résultat?
This is a tough question. No, like I said to the guys, actually, usually I don't talk about what I said to them at the end of the game, but everybody was super set in the locker, and we tied against Columbus. That is probably the best or one of the best team in this league. So it means that we are building something. Probably 6 weeks ago, for the tie against Columbus, everybody was cheering here, or everybody was happy, but the way we played the first half and exactly the way we wanted to prepare the game, there is everything. There is preparation of the game, focusedness, there is desire, there is also intelligence to reading the game and waiting that moment that we know that Columbus could give us. And then in the second half, this is our problem right now because we don't have a specific profile for what we need. So when Herbert was injured a bit of the ankle, and then you change, it's a different profile, and then we need a different profile, and then you need a different profile. So every time you do a subs, we need to manage, and then against them, it's difficult to arrive at the end managing.
Vous disiez hier que vous avez besoin de gérer le temps des joueurs avec les matchs qui s'enchaînaient. Vous avez fait seulement vous avez fait les 2 derniers changements à la 87e minute. Pourquoi avoir attendu si longtemps avant de faire les derniers changements? Et pourquoi peut-être Rioli n'a pas été dans ces derniers changements?
The first question is easy because I wanted to win and I wanted to tie or win. So I think it's against Columbus, as soon as you go inside the field, it's very difficult for all the players, even if they're probably fresher and ready to understand how the game is going. So against them, if you lose five minutes or 2 minutes to understand the movement, you miss or you lose one time the man, and we can lose. So I was very scared to change the balance. We had only 2-3 minutes before the subs of Sam, where we were really unbalanced a bit, but then we managed the game well. So I didn't have the feeling that we were risking, because the most dangerous action or chances that they had is because we gave them the ball. Say, okay, score. So
one of the highest lines I think I've seen you guys play this season. You really compacted the game. What was the thought process behind it, and how did you like how it worked in the first half?
Yeah, it's difficult to explain this game, because we know that that Columbus can change a lot of things. They can attract to unbalance. They can put, like they did, the 2-9 at the end with the 2-10. So it was Chambers and Gazdak playing as a 10, and they put Aliu as a 2-9 because they can manage the ball. So this gave us a bit of trouble, because we prefer to have Joel like a man at the end that could cover a bit the mistake or a bit some movement. Sometimes if you remember, Joel was going to Montréal in the other side of the field just to close them. Was prepared like in this way, but when they put 2-9, because they have many weapons on the bench, we need to change something. So we put one center back more, and doing like that, we needed to lose 20, 30 minutes. The data of the first half are perfect. We had more possession. They shoot 3 times, from 30 meters. So I think we did against them the perfect game. But then to do a perfect game, that you need energy, subs, and all this stuff. Not subs because the one on the bench are not at the same level. It's just because they have different characteristics. So, and if you change one player, change everything.
Lucas Petrasso a marqué son premier but en carrière. C'est un des joueurs qui est le plus utilisé cette saison. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes de lui? Pourquoi est-ce que tu lui donnes autant de responsabilités?
Well, because he's performing well, and because he's always focused. And as you see, we just need 1 minute or 1 second of where we dropped our intensity mentally, and we can make some great mistakes, and also because he can play a bit in the middle, a bit wide, a bit higher, a bit lower. So at the end, he's a fullback that sometimes can come into play, can like the first 10 minutes of the second half, can go man-man around the field. So he's able, or he's focused enough to do many different things. And because, like I said, we are building something right now, sometimes we need to do different things in the same game. And to have a player inside the field that can do different things, it's an help for us, for me.
Marco, juste Brionier, pourquoi il y a pas été-
Sorry. And I didn't answer also about the load. No, Brioni, je pense que il a été un difficile match pour lui. Ils doivent travailler beaucoup. Je pense que il est meilleur pour préserver lui pour le prochain match.
David Bougard l'a vu sans vouloir après son erreur. Quels sont les mots que vous avez pu lui dire ou que vous pouvez lui dire pour le rassurer?
When there is a goal conceded with a mistake, a clear mistake, there is always many mistakes. We could play forward and we play back. We could play forward and we play back again. And then we could play forward as we want, and we play back again. This is like the mentality we need to build. Like we don't scare Columbus. We are 1-0, but we want to continue to do our game. But we cannot build this in 6 weeks. I mean, Columbus built this in 3 years. This is something that you need to do the mistake to understand this. So it's back pass, back pass, back pass. Yes, a mistake of the pass, but there's no reaction on the center back. There is a tackle later of the keeper. We can arrive first on the ball. So there is 10 mistakes. When you consider the goal, there's always many mistakes, not about him. Everybody knows. But probably we were tired because we refused to play. At the beginning of the second half, we kick long too many times. That is a weapon. Sometimes we can go long. On Prince, it was amazing today to connect. But not only that. We can also play like the first half. Sometimes we play central, we play wide, we play forward. We try to build a team that can do everything. We start to play forward long a bit more, and then we run a bit more to have the ball, and then we were more tired, and then less lucid. We didn't want to take risk, and then no risk, no play, more ball, and it's a process. We are just waiting. Columbus, the attacking. This is the mistake, but also Rome, no, takes a bit of time to build, and this is what it is. But the very, very good things that everybody was set, and we tied against Columbus, and probably we could win. Merci.
Bonsoir Nathan.
Bonsoir.
Le coach vient de dire, il a expliqué un petit peu que sur l'erreur de Montagne, qu'effectivement on allait de l'avant, puis on venait en arrière, on allait de l'avant, on venait en arrière. Il a été aussi qu'on devait être capable de regarder Columbus dans les yeux et d'y aller quand on menait. Sur le terrain, est-ce que tu peux nous expliquer justement, on a vu souvent, effectivement, on allait de l'avant, puis on revenait, puis on revenait, puis on revenait. C'est quoi votre état d'esprit à ce moment-là? Parce qu'on mène 1-0. Comment on gère ça, justement?
C'est une situation un peu compliquée, puisque tu es à 1-0. On a encore le ballon à ce moment. On sait qu'on peut créer des trucs, mais en même temps, tu ne veux pas forcer et créer une transition pour eux. Donc, ouais, c'est sûr que chaque joueur a son sentiment du momentum du match. Donc, tu fais ce que tu penses qui devrait être la bonne chose à faire. Et après, si tu penses qu'aller vers l'avant, c'est la chose à faire, tu le fais. Si tu penses que garder le ballon, c'est la chose à faire parce que soit on vient de courir ou c'est pas ouvert nécessairement, tu sais ce que tu vas faire. On a été malchanceux sur cette passe.
Sentiment du groupe présentement, est-ce que c'est un point gagné contre une bonne équipe ou c'est 2 points perdus après le potentiel de victoire qui était là?
Ah, honnêtement, on sait que c'est un match qu'on aurait pu gagner, surtout à domicile. Et on sait qu'on se doit de gagner les matchs comme ça. Donc ouais, je dirais pas qu'on est content du point, mais on fait avec et on est concentré sur samedi.
Hi Nathan. Usually you and Sam have pretty set roles. You and Victor, you're still feeling each other out. You were essentially in Sam's role as the pivot today. How did you feel? How do you think it went, especially in the first half, where you guys seemed to manage them quite well?
Yeah, I think we have midfielders that can play every single role in the midfield. So, having rotations or playing different roles in the midfield is not a problem for any of us. So, like you said, I think it's the first game maybe me and Victor start, so we're still filling each other out. But I think it was pretty good, and we can both fill the more defensive role or the maybe a bit more attacking role. So, yeah, I think it went pretty well for us.
Je peux ajouter le but de Lucas Beltrasso aujourd'hui, défenseur, mais qui s'est porté vers l'avant, à quel point tu étais peut-être content pour lui de voir que les buts peuvent venir d'autres sources que les attaquants aussi.
Ouais, très fier. On sait qu'on veut amener du nombre dans la boîte sans nécessairement perdre notre couvrage à l'arrière, donc notre couverture, pardon. Donc ouais, content pour lui. Il sait qu'il peut se projeter, c'est un de ses rôles de se rendre dans la boîte, donc très, très belle passe de Prince aussi. Et fier pour lui, son premier but en MLS, je pense, donc ouais, tant mieux.
Juste pour revenir sur le match, Colombie c'est l'une des meilleures équipes de la Ligue, surtout dans la possession. Au milieu de terrain ce soir, tout le monde a beaucoup couru, mais vous encore plus. Comment on garde cette lucidité justement pour la dernière passe, pour accompagner les attaques quand on sait qu'on va certainement courir le plus de la saison?
Honnêtement, c'est un truc qu'on fait chaque match, donc c'est plus dans la capacité à répéter les efforts et à garder cette lucidité, comme vous avez dit. Donc ouais, c'est sûr que plus le match est tôt, plus c'est facile de le faire. C'est plus compliqué en fin de match de voir ses options et de bien doser cette dernière passe. Mais ouais, c'est à force de faire les matchs et à force de répéter les efforts que ça devient presque automatique de le faire.
You played against, face-to-face with Darlington Nagby, who is, MLS veteran and box-to-box in every sense of the word. When you come up against a veteran like that who has a very similar profile to you, what's your thought process, and do you try and take away learning experiences from games like this with him?
Yeah, of course. I think he's an extremely good player. There's a lot of things he does that you want to look at and add to your game. But of course, he's an opponent, and every time you play against him, it's going to be a very good game and a good battle in the midfield. So that was the challenge today. Merci.
First, obvious question, first career MLS goal. What are your feelings, and especially with the way the goal worked, with another TFC teammate as well giving you the assist?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was a special moment for sure. Kind of had those dreams or pictures in my mind of scoring a goal like that, especially at home in front of the fans. That's something that I've been trying to add to my game, is get into the box, get into those areas. Even when I'm trying to deliver balls or get assists, as well as adding that to get goals. And it was a good play from Caden and Brent, so definitely very happy for that.
Is this, do you have the benediction of your coaches to go forward like that? You seem to have a few opportunities to go forward today. Is this because you saw the opportunity, or because you had the coaches told you go ahead, go for it?
Yeah, it's definitely the confidence that the coaching staff give me, and especially then they know that my style of play is to get forward, and I have the engine to do it, to get up and down. Obviously today was a very, very tough game. I'm dealing with Farsi up and down as well, and kind of defending, and the way Columbus play, they run everywhere. So it's definitely very taxing. But yeah, I have the ability to get forward and to get into those areas. I'm just trying to keep on doing that and get into those spots, and anyway I can help my team score goals and get wins and get points. So yeah, definitely happy.
I'm sure you're a confident person, but did you think that things would turn out so well for you this year individually? You've played every matches. You're the defender with the most minutes in the club. Just what are your thoughts on that and the confidence that the coaches have put in you this season?
No, to be honest, no, I didn't think it would go this well. To be honest, it's quite a shock for me that. The way I've been playing, especially. I definitely have the belief in myself, but never kind of pictured it going so well like this. And personally, the way I've been playing and adapting and living here and enjoying my football again. Obviously, it's been difficult in the past year or 2 years, kind of not being consistent on the field. And that's something that I wanted to do this year, and prove myself. And I came in the beginning in preseason to prove myself and get a spot in this team. And that was my goal. And that was my goal the whole time, was to play for this club when I had that opportunity given to me. So. No, it's definitely very special. I've never really took the time to look back on it and kind of just see kind of how well the couple months have been. And like I said before, my brother played for the club, so it's obviously very special to come back here and play for them. So it's truly an honor, and it's a very special moment for me. So I'm just trying to keep going and obviously have big admirations and big goals that I want to do in my career. So this is definitely I'm very happy to be here.
I have the same questions to Nathan and Marco, but do you feel like today was 1.1 or 2 points lost in the context of the game?
Yeah, I think we kind of discussed that too as well after the game. We know Columbus is one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league. The way they play, and we knew it was going to be a difficult game no matter what. So obviously we have to learn and get better at closing out games like that, especially at home. We knew it was going to be tough. We're going to be under pressure a lot, especially they're going to have a lot of the ball, which they did. But we did well. We did well all game. I think we were solid in certain moments, just closing out in little details. But I think with the amount of games that we have coming up, I think we'll take that point, especially at home against Columbus. And we know that we have the derby on Saturday, which is a very important game that we want to win. So we'll just kind of look forward to that and recover and get ready for that. Thank you, guys.